hell? Well, let's see here. Should bring this bad boy down a little bit. Oh. I'm just trying to get this camera squared away, y'all. Give me a second. Uno momento, por favor. All right, I guess that's what y'all are seeing too. As usual, I'm early, but that's just sort of the way it is with me, isn't it? All right, what do we got already? Blue Jay, good evening. Good evening, Blue Jay Way. Then we got Scott, hello. Texas, Ron, yo, yo, yo. And Scott, I appreciate that. Really, really, I do. The Josh man is here. Can you do another blackjack session and explain exactly the rules to follow? When you hit. Yeah, I'm gonna do tomorrow would be the fifth day, or I'm sorry, yeah, the fifth day for this week. And I'm gonna end it with the blackjack martingale. I haven't done it all week. And so I want to continue to show that. So yeah, remind me if I don't mention exactly what you want. Remind me tomorrow if you're here. Okay. But anyway, everybody, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. It's another night of live. So you want to gamble for a living? I think you're nuts. But if that's you, I hope you have enjoyed these series. I'm not really sure how many lives I'm going to do to prove my point, but this is the 9th one right now. I'm going to go back to craps. I've had a lot of people ask me about that, and I'm here to tell you, a lot of people ask me, well, if you're not going to gamble for a living, what's your bankroll and all that. And we go back into all them videos that I've done that's in my library. But the truth of the matter is, if you're retired, or whatever, you get a good $5,000 bankroll. Screw the 50 because you're not doing it for a living. You don't have the expenses. A good $5,000 bankroll get you a couple $100 a day. I've had several people ask me that. When Waylon does his, he comes in with a $5,000 bankroll. A couple $100 is not that. It's not even 20%. It's not even 10%. 10% would be $500 winning. You're trying to go for five. I think that's realistic, easier. So for those of you guys retired, you don't need to do the martingale and the blackjack. Don't need to. Take your $5,000, and you can almost do any good strategy and make $200 happen. That's just my opinion. Okay. Let's see here. Mark, hey Ken, where you been? What do you mean, where have I been, brother? Mark, it was 8:30. I'm early. Actually, I made it 8:30. All right, Don said, let's have a good night. All right, so it is Wednesday night, about 8:30 Central Time, and here we go. So I'm going back to craps, and we did a whaling strategy the first time I did craps. Now I'm going to go back to a basic one just to prove a point. Tons of great ways to play craps. I mean, tons of them, no doubt about it. And but what we're going to do today is something very, 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 very simple. Okay, we're going to do a don't pass spread. That's it. No 6-8, no 4-10, no nothing. Okay, a don't pass spread. And what do I mean by spread? What I mean, and I'm not going to hedge it out like I normally would. This is a different circumstance. If we 7 out on the come out, we just lose that. Okay? I don't think I'm going to ladder unless I get in too much trouble. I might put more out, but just simple don't pass, and we're going to put some odds on it. What are we going to put? Well, it depends on the number. I'm backwards. Some people love putting odds on the 6 and 8 because you get more money and you risk less. I get it. I like the 4-10. I'm going to put more money, lay on the 4-10, then a little bit less on the 5 and 9, and I'm not putting anything. If the point is a 6 or an 8, I'm going to just let it go. Very simple. And you'll see when I do this. Remember, I just need to make $300 Aussie dollars. I got a $3,500 bankroll here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And that was the bank's money. And that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to take $100. We're going to throw it on the don't pass. And then we're going to just, we're just going to roll it. Here we go. All right, we get a 9. 9's a point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a 9, I'm going to put 300. I really don't have to put that much. 300 win me 200. If I put 300 out here to win 200, then that's it. I got to roll once. That would be boring for you guys, wouldn't it? That's what I would do with $3,500. But let's don't. Let's trim it down a little bit. Let's put $1.50 to win 100. Let's do that. We're going to put 150 to win 100. Very simple. All right, now all we need is a 7. So here we go. We don't want that 9 again. I was watching Waylon the other night. He had a point of a 9. I think he hit the point like 6 or 7 times in a row. Unbelievable. I'd never even seen that before. All right, here we go. There's a 2. I don't even need this. I could use it. Here we go. Whoops. Bad throw. Sorry. Try this again. All right. Uh-oh. 9. Bam. Just like Waylon. Oh, my God. So we get hit. It does happen. That's the rough spot about the don't pass. That stupid little point. No worries. We'll just come back out at it again. Here we go. All right, there's an 8. Point is an 8. I'm just going to leave it. A lot of people would put odds on that, but I'm not. I'm going to leave that puppy alone. There's a 4. I'm telling you, I can grab these with my hand faster. There's a 6. I just will. There's a 5. 4, 1, 5. There's the 9 again. There's a 5. Where's the 7s at? There's a 6. See why I don't like laying on 6s and 8s. I just don't. There's another 4. Well, we've had a couple 4s, 6s, 9s. Where's the 7? There's another 9. There's a 10. Gotta be a 7 lurking some damn place. There's a 3. There's a yo. There's a 6. That's 3 6s this roll. There's a 5. God, everything but a 7. I mean, almost everything but a 7. There's a 3. This may be a weird night, boys and girls. There's a 10. There's a 12. I swear to God, every number but a 7. This is almost ugly. A 9. Well, actually, everything but a 7 and an 8. There's the 8. We get picked off. So I don't know where the 7s are. All right. So be it. So we're not starting out well, y'all, at all. Hey, and we get one on the come out. All right. All right. There's a 4. I like 4s. So this time I'm gonna put 4. Now I could get smacked right here, but I'm gonna go 4 to win 2 on that one. There's a 2. There's a 5. There's a boxcar. There's a 3. There's another 2. Boy, I am the light side dreamboat today. There's a 5. There's a 10. Goodness. Come on, 7. There's a 6. There's an 8. There's another 6. Oh, Wayland's don't pass 6-8 would be kicking pretty good right about now. There's a 10. So it is don't pass 4-10. There's another 3. Goodness gracious. There's a 7. All right. 7. So we get the 100 here. We get the 200 there. But we still hurting. Probably down a couple hundred, but that's okay. Let me come over here and look at the board here. Let's see. Howdy. There's Waylon. What's happening, brother? Yeah, man, I tell you what. Your world's greatest would have been row. I had just this last couple rows, 4s and 10s, 6s and 8s, and the 7s are non-existent. They got to be coming sooner or later. Sooner freaking or later. I'm just doing the simple one. There's another 8. But I'm not laying odds on that 8 though. There's a 9. There's a 5. A lot of 4s, 5s, 9s, and 10s. Well, hell, a lot of all of them. A lot of numbers, but a 7. There's another 9. There's the 8, gets picked off. So now I'm sort of glad this is happening. When you start to notice things ain't really going the way you want to, you have to decide, because I'm not doing any ladders. It's just flat. And when you get behind flat, it's tough. It's tough. But I'm down a couple hundred, maybe 250. So what I'm going to do, and this is where I suggest that you guys do it too. If you notice it ain't going somewhere, switch. Just switch it up, okay? And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come back out here, still with a don't pass, but I'm going to come back and do that 410 that Waylon does. Now, he did one video that was a 6.8. A don't pass 6.8 is really, really, really good too. But let's just try this for a minute. Let's just see. All right, there's a 5. There's a 4. I've noticed there was some 4s coming. And, well, there it is. So we get 50 for that. We're going to bump that up one. We're going to rack it right there. Okay, there's a 5. We just got picked off again. So under Waylon's, we're going to go here, and then we're going to go up here. I can't remember Waylon on that one. I'm still going up on all this. Nah, leave that alone. Let's go. Let's just do that. I think I'm good there. Here we go. There's an 8. Okay, there's a 5. Come on, 410 or a 7. There's the 4. Okay, boom, boom. That wins 100. So we're gonna. How, Waylon? I can't remember when you get to this part right here. So we've already bumped these up. Are you pressing that 4 again? If you're still there, holler at me. I can't quite remember, Waylon. But I know we got the 100 for that. We're going to rack it. Where you at, Waylon? I can't remember on your strategy right there. I think press at 50, the 4. That's going to turn that into 100. All right. Okay, box of cars. There's a 9. There's a 5. There's a 4. Boy, these 4s, they're just popping. All right, so that gives us 2 right there, and I believe. I know I ain't pressing that damn thing again. But I'm not as versed, Waylon, as I should be on yours. But I know we just got paid there. And yeah. Same bet. Okay. Rack that one. I appreciate you being here, Waylon. I get to a point, I'm so tired during the day when I get home doing these. But all right, so we're just gonna leave it there. Okay. How about a 10? That's a leaner 12. There's the 8. That sort of sucks. That was 2 4s. All right, so we're gonna get pegged there. So now we're gonna come up with 3. Okay. Now we're going to come up here and here. So we got 125. So we got 200 sitting there. Just seems like that 4 is awful high at the moment. There's the 7. So is that the come out? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. We're getting tore up. Yeah, we just lose it all. So we got to come back out with 4 right here. And we got to bump this up. We got to bump this one up. All right. Making me work today. Making me work. All right. There's another 8. There's a 6. There's an 8. We're just getting pegged, man. Getting beat here. Now we got to go up to 5. There's a 5. There's a yo. There's a 9. There's the 7 out. Okay. So we're going to lose $1.75 there and $1.25 there. So we're going to win 5 back here, which paid for these. All right, so we're just going to go back down. So what you guys are witnessing live is it don't flip and go your way all the time. So now we got to fight back. See what we got here. I mean, see, Waylon's chatting at me if I screw anything up. Yeah, I know, Dan. It should be playing the 5. I paid myself 100 from the wrong stat. And one guy says I should be off the 4 and 10. When you start losing and you got so many things going on, it's really, sometimes you can leave, come back at it. Sometimes you can try things, it just doesn't work. 6s and 8s seem to be popping. We can move them like so, or we can do a 5 and 9. They seem to be popping. Okay. But we're not like down $1 zillion, but we need to work it back for sure. There's an 8. So that pays 30. Like so. I forgot how Waylon does it because it's really off because I should have had that capped at 30s. I should be showing you guys live something that I don't do all the time. So yeah. That's all right. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. There's a 7 out. Lose them anyway. Paid 100 here. Like so. We rack that. And now the 7s are coming. So I'm going to lay off this. I'm going to come back to my don't pass. There's the 10. I sort of like the 10. So we'll go 400 to win 2. There's a 6. There's a 9. There's the 7. So the 7s are starting to come back. So there's 1 there. There's 2 for the 4 right there. But we're still down a bunch. But we're going to just see if this will, now that the 7s are coming a little bit, see if it can right itself. Now you get a 7 out of the gate. Let's try the ladder on that. Ooh, 7. There's a 5. There's a 4. There's a 9. There's the 7. 7s are coming back. So there's 3 there. There's 2 there. Let's count this crap and see where we're at. Then I'll come back over to the board for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, and 5 is 29, 30, 31, about 32. So we're down about 300. This is a good stopping point for a second. Even somebody yesterday asked, well, what do you do if you have a losing session? You know, if you get down to a loss limit that you have for yourself, you know, you leave. Okay. We battled it back. I had to amp up the bets a little bit, but the 7 started to come back. But if it ain't going your way, there's nothing saying that you have to stay at the table. You can bail yourself out. I mean, you got a $50,000 bankroll. Okay. You got 35 here. If you go down, there's no sin in bailing out, coming back with something different, or even go play another game. There's no sin in that. Just because we're live and I can't change out tables, I'm just sticking with craps right now. Okay. But anyway, let me look at this chat. This is not my stack, just so you know. This is my stack. I'm not paying myself from it. This is where I'm paying. So I'm good. Yeah, let's see. I owe myself $100. Why? Pay yourself. Okay, fine. I pay myself another 100. I never said I was a good dealer, y'all, especially on craps. All right, I just paid myself another 100. Is that right? Okay, so everybody's saying I did. All right. Am I square now? I got now 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I've got about 32.75. Is that about right? I'm even going to give the 5 back. Are we good? All right. All right. This is my bankroll. This back here is my bank. Okay. I'm right now. All right, Wade, appreciate it. All right, so it's sort of been weird. The sevens now are coming pretty good, but so now what we can do, we'll do something a little different this time. I'm gonna come back out at the 100. I'm gonna do, well, I guess, God, I didn't want to get tens for this. That's why Waylon doesn't do fives, man, because he'll just do the off number 29s. But I'm gonna anyway. I didn't want to, but. Shit, Ken, buddy. All right. So we're going to come over here. We're going to go 30 and 30. Here we go. Let's just try a little bit different. There's the 4. Okay. We'll pop another 2. Ah, see, I did it too. Oh, yeah, but it's my money. That's where I'm supposed to get it from. All right, y'all keep me straight, man. It's been a long day. All right, 4's the point. I got 200 out to get 100. I've got a $30, 6 and 8. Okay, there's a 6. 30 will pay me 35. Just like so. I racked the first one. There's a 9. There's another 9. There's a 5. There's the 7. Okay, so we lose this. But we gain here. All right, now let's see where we're at. 50, 20, 25, 30. Whoops, that goes here. 33 and some change. So there's 100 there. So we're about to get even with them. Almost. So sometimes you got to fight, man. Sometimes. Okay, there's another 6. That pays us 35. Racket. 6 is the point. I don't like odds on a 6. I just don't. There's the 7 out. Okay, we lose this. Pays us here. I'm going to get it in greens just so I can see where I'm at. Let me do this. All right. If I do that, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 34, 35. I'm up like $20. Okay. So it's not where I want to be, but I'm going to go back to the board here just for a second. Actually, I'm going to get these in greens. Okay, so actually now I'm up $20. Boy, that's a lot of shit for $20, isn't it? Let's go back to the board here. Play shit. I don't know how to play Waylon's Grim Reaper. Yeah, I did come back. I had to do a couple little things. The 7 started popping again. I started loading up, you know, the 4s and 10s. I think before you even got here, Waylon, the 4s and 10s were just cranking, and everything but a 7 was coming. I was hitting numbers like you did the other day. You remember when you hit those six freaking 9s in a row or something like that? So it just wasn't going my way. But sometimes that's why you bring a bigger bankroll so you can swing if you need to. Now, worst case scenario is I drop $3,500. Hey, that's why you got 50K, baby. Okay? It happens. It happens. You're seeing it live. But I don't know how to play the Grim Reaper. Yeah, man. I hit a lot of 410s. I really did. I may just try that again real quick since I'm even. We're gonna try that again. And let's just see what happens. Here we go. Let's see if we can get our freaking profit anyway. There's a 7. Mother. That's all right. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. There's a 5. There's an 8. There's a 6. There's another 6. There's the 7 out. Okay. All right. My brain is soft this late at night. I ain't as smooth as Waylon, am I? Or John at 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, 9 or 8, whatever that was. There's the 7. Like so. Okay. 4. There's another 9. No, we get pegged on the 9. Let's just do this anyway. Oh, 2. You gotta love the 2. That helped out. Like so. I can go ahead and bring these back. Very good. And let me just bring everything down for just a second. Change 100. Okay, there's a starting bankroll. So we got $120. Now, oh, like I said, you need 130 to pay your daily bill, but it's a fight. Sometimes this is a fight. Sometimes more than you want to fight. Let's see here. Let me look. Scott, this is funny, ain't it? Best on best register for cold tables. 2 units on the don't. 2 units on the lay 4. And 2 units on the lay 10. All right, let me see that. 2 units on the dome. So units. What are we going to call a unit? I'm playing with greens, blacks. What do you want to? I'm going to just. I'm going to come at this again. It's halfway working. There's an 8. There's a 5. There's a 10. 6, 4, 10. Pays us 50. Okay, we'll bump it up once. Rack 1, like so. And there's a 5. There's a 4. Pays us 2. We'll bump 1, rack 1, like so. There's a 7 out. There it is. Now let's take a peek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. Give me a second, y'all. 5. We're solid. $220. I didn't make the 3, but you know what? I don't give a shit. I got my rent money at $1.30. I got enough to maybe put a little bit more, but I'm going to take the 2. It's just a struggle tonight. Okay? I don't think anybody on this channel watching me would blame me. I'm going to take the $220 and call it a night. Sometimes it just don't do what you want. And I just, no matter really what I was doing, I had to work too hard at it. Really got down. It did fight its way back when I was laying heavy down here, but it could have just as easily not. But we did fight back. So it's $220. Let me do the envelopes and I'm going to get back to you guys. Okay. So we didn't make 3. You just saw it. But what do I need? I need $130 every day. That's the minimum so I can pay my rent and all that crap, right? So we're going to take 100 and get 4 of these. So we'll take 130 this time and put it in the bank. Where's my pen? Today is the 18th. So it's 1170. That's 0, 10, 3. So we got $1,300 that we've put in the bank. So even though we didn't win the 300, we still got to put money in the bank every day. Okay, so that's a good thing. So that's 13. And then pretty much got 75, $90. I'm just probably going to put it all into the fun money, the experimental money. Okay, so that's $90. I'm gonna put nothing there. I'm gonna put $90. So that's $9.95. Like so. All right, $1,300, $9.95. I think I got about 9 something in the other one. We're doing okay. But you saw a rough freaking session, y'all. I mean, you just freaking saw it. Now, I wasn't consistent with one versus the other. I just sort of tried to change a little bit. I didn't know Waylon's other one. But the thing about it is, you got Waylon here, Dan DVD. You got a bunch of guys that know craps, and when you're live doing it for a living or whatever, you've got to make decisions. So I made them. So we just have to say I was at a casino. That's what I did. Other people might not have made my decisions. You'd have got off the 410. You'd have done the 6 and 8. There's so much you could do. Heck, really, John's, what's John call that one? Headless Horseman probably would have done pretty well, because when I first started rolling, y'all, if you remember, man, I was hitting everything but sevens. So his coming out of the come would have got popped. We probably would have done well doing that. Probably any right side strategy would have done well in the very beginning, because the sevens were non-existent. But I was just doing the don't pass spread. Then I came to Wayland's World's Greatest Strategy, but I still got pegged some points. But eventually, between it and me going back to the don't pass spread, putting some bigger odds on there, and the sevens come, I bailed out. But I don't feel good about it. I mean, it was ugly. It was really ugly. But you know what? $220. We missed it by 80, our ultimate goal. And I'm okay with that. And if you're doing this like that, you be okay with it. Be okay with it. We didn't lose today. And we damn sure could have. I mean, no doubt about it. Yeah, WGS for the win. It surely helped bring things back. It surely did, Waylon. Yeah, Don, a win is a win. There you are, Dylan. How are you? Looks like Ken will be headed to the blackjack table. Well, not tonight. Sometimes, and I'm going to tell you one thing else I haven't touched about when I lived out there doing this for a living. What if you wake up and you don't feel well? I mean, we've all done it. You know, most of the time you wake up, you just fucking don't want to go to work. We get it. But sometimes you wake up and you just don't want to go to the casino. You're just not feeling it. Anybody ever felt that way? Well, I'm going to tell you, if you don't feel it, don't go. Okay? Because what's the worst thing? Look, let's just say I just didn't feel it today. I didn't want to go to the casino today. I can take some of my savings. I got $950. I can take $130 out of there and throw it in the bank. It still covers my day's pay. Or I can take it out of my fun money. Doesn't matter. If you don't feel like it, don't go. I mean, because, I don't know why. It's just, if you don't feel it, don't go. And so I'll make a point to tell y'all that, because it does happen. And if you ain't feeling it, that bad mojo, and I know math guys will go, well, that ain't got shit to do with anything, and you're probably right. But if you ain't feeling it, just stay away. You're better off staying away, okay? Let's see here. Texas Ron, waiting for the win. DVD. Kenny, do we have enough for lunch yet? Well, sure, man. Hell, we got it all. I just didn't get to put in I got to put in the bank today, and I got to put in one of the others. I still got 220 out of it. I'm okay. Remember, I only have to have 130. Y'all remember that. And oh, by the way, if you guys go back and watch my video when I did the budget, in that $2,700 a month, I still have some extra fun in there. I have some emergency money built into that. So I got emergency money in that $2,700 a month. I got fun money in that $2,700 a month. Let's not forget that. If you missed it, go back and watch that little video. Plus, I got some fun. I got money all over the place that can help. That's what you do. Okay? So let's don't forget that. $90 for cigarettes and gas money. I'll take the 220. I know, Waylon, you're used to 1,500 and 700, 800, 900. You know, I know you are. But I saw you one day, Waylon. I think you went down to your last, you had a $5,000 bankroll. This was several months ago, and you almost got beat. I think you got it down to, $200 or $300 maybe. And you built that all the way back, that 5,000. I remember that video. It was something to watch. It was awesome. Let's see. It was a hot table and I survived. That's right. That's right. Nobody ever gave me $220 either. So, Dan, you said you rolled 28 rolls with one ace deuce. The rest pocket number mostly inside. Yeah. Hey, Dialing Skill and Luck would have done good. I was right side. I was betting the dark, and it was really right side. But so what did we take out of that, guys? If there's a gal there, Barbara was there yesterday. We took out, it's not going to go your way every time. But all y'all knew that, right? So I'm sort of glad we saw it. Tomorrow, I'm going to end the week. I'm going to go back to my blackjack, martingale, 9 step. And then I'll try to explain what that one fellow wanted me to. You'll have to remind me. But that's it. I'm gonna call it. We've been doing this now for 51 minutes, long enough. And Waylon, I appreciate you, all of you guys. Texas Ron, Dan, DVD, Don, all of you. I appreciate you all. And what's that last thing Waylon said? You got to watch my new 6 and 8. You just put it out today? Okay, I'll watch it. I would have made 12 grand with it. I'm sure I would have. But I'll check that out. So anyway, I'm going to kill the feed. Thank y'all very much for being here. Sorry, it was sort of fucked up a little bit, but hey, it happens. And everybody knows I can't deal with the shit. I pay myself with my own money, whatever. Everybody knows that about me. But especially when I was doing Waylon's, I'm not, when it gets in the upper limits, I wasn't quite sure what to do. And that's another lesson. Don't play something you're not 100% familiar with. So I should have not done that, really. But anyway, that's it. Thank you. And until tomorrow, probably same time or so. Yeah, have a good night. Be great. And let's see if I can kill this thing. See ya.